It's been quite some time since we visited last. I'm happy to report that the brewery is, for all intents and purposes, done. Let's have a look at it right now. Not much has changed on this end here, but as we go around the corner, we'll see quite a few new features. In the way of a completed hot liquor tank, the hot liquor tank there has inside of it a Herms coil and our electric heating element. The Herms coil is used for continuous filtration of the mash and temperature maintenance. To the right of that is our mash tun, and the mash tun you see has a false bottom there in the bottom. During the actual mash process, the wort will be pumped using the wort pump there through the Herms coil, using these valves here on the side, and then returned back into the mash tun using this sparging hose. All the while, the temperature will be maintained in the hot liquor tank to keep the mash at the proper temperature. And of course, the control panel will allow us to maintain the hot liquor tank temperature. Following the mash, of course, we'll use the wort pump to transfer the wort from the mash tun over to the boil kettle, and then following the boil through the plate chiller here on the bottom. To the left of the plate chiller, you see the water pump. The water pump is used to circulate the water through the hot liquor tank past the heating element and maintain constant temperature in the hot liquor tank and subsequently in the mash. So, for all intents and purposes now, the brewery is complete. Oh, I think we need to look inside of the boil kettle. In the boil kettle, you see the heating element there, and below that is a large screen that is called a hop stopper, and that will use the vacuum pressure from the wort pump and the fine mesh of the screen to strain out any hops. So that's a look at the system, all complete. It includes 17 cam lock fittings. Each one of those little black caps covers a cam lock. And then off to the left here is the hose storage for all of the hoses that will be used in the brewing process. These are silicone hoses that are fiber reinforced, top of the line hoses and fittings. And so we're pretty close to done. The last thing that needs to happen before I can actually brew with this system is I need to calibrate my temperature probes. And the next movie that I show you will be of the calibration run. You can see the pumps run and see how that process goes. So thanks so much, and we'll talk to you in just a day or so when we do the calibration.